Hey folks, it's Matt once again, and welcome back to another video. This is a DVD and Blu-ray update. Haven't done one of these in a while. There hasn't been some of this someone has sent to me because I haven't really bought a lot of things. I've been saving up in order to do other stuff, but I did have some stuff saved up, so I did buy a couple of things. Of course, one is something that you will see a review after this, but John Wick 2. If you're wondering why it's the 4K, well, I was going to get the Steelbook from, I think, Best Buy. It had like a really cool cover, but they didn't have any. And then I'm like, well, there's either a blue case or a black case. And they're about the same price. Maybe someone screwed up. But I said, I'll get this because the black case looks better. It still has the Blu-ray. So, this will be the next review. Love the movie. Next up, I did grab Fast and Furious 8, The Fate of the Furious. Like I said, I was a fan of this movie. I enjoyed this film. There's still a couple things I want to rant about, though. Mainly this. As you see, extended director's cut only on digital. That's a bunch of horse shit. Even though this is a Blu-ray and DVD copy, you cannot get the director's cut unless strictly digital. And you have to put in these codes, and Universal, Unifocal, you're a bunch of idiots, you're morons, you're dumbasses. I don't fucking use digital. I don't fucking use Voodoo. I've heard of Voodoo by Godsmack. I've seen Voodoo and the Serpent and the Rainbow, but I don't fucking use Voodoo. I don't fucking use digital. That's why I bought the fucking Blu-ray. And I could have not, but I'm like, you know what? I like the film, the theatrical cut. So the extended, I don't know what's extended, but it's a bunch of bullshit. You have a fucking Blu-ray, you can fit director's cut. They've done it before in almost every other, I say almost, every other fucking Fast and Furious movie. Why the fuck is this only digital? Yeah, son of a bitchin' disc. This is the DVD on there. You got a disc. You can fit it on there. Why the fuck didn't you do that? Why is it only... Why the fuck would I want to download the theatrical if I have the fucking disc on Blu-ray and DVD? If you want... You could have easily put the extended cut on this. You've done it before. You did it on like the last 2 or 3 fucking Fast and Furious movies. So this Universal, you're a bunch of fucking idiots. You're motherfucking morons and your putzes. So, you know, some people actually want the director's cut on the fucking disc. You could have put it on there. You're lazy motherfuckers. Fuck you, Universal. I should have said fuck it, but you know what? I like the film, so I got it. But that's bullshit. This was something that someone actually got me from my Amazon wish list, and he did not want his name said, which I'll respect that. But Cheech and Chong's next movie. I'm a big Cheech and Chong fan, especially the first 2, Up and Smoke, and this. This does have a new interview with Cheech Marin, a few radio spots, and a trailer. So it's not packed, but I love the film. Wanted it on Blu-ray. It's hard between Up and Smoke and this as to which is my favorite Cheech and Chong film, but I enjoy Still Smoking, except I have a little bit of problem with the finale. I enjoy Nice Dreams. And that's another one I have a little bit of problem with the finale. The third act, I should say. The Corsican Brothers, I did not care for. It was them trying to do something different. I didn't really care for it. I think they did an animated movie, but it looked so god awful. I didn't want to see it. But I do love these guys. Dave's not here. I love this movie. Mexican American, they go to night school, they take Spanish and get a B. And then Tommy Chong, Beaners will kick you in the face. One day I want to do a Cheech and Chong marathon. I love those guys. One day I want to do that. Next up, some trailer compilations. One is the... Actually, I'll probably have this as the thumbnail because that's a cool cover. You got Chuck Norris, you got Amy Steele. That's a badass cover. But it's Drive-In Delirium, Maximum 80s Overdrive from Umbrella Entertainment. It has about 3 hours and... yeah, almost 3 hours and 45 minutes worth of trailers. I love trailer compilations. Love collecting them. Love watching them. It has a bunch of trailers. It's actually a nice companion piece to that 80s horror, Trailer Trauma 3 Horror-thon that I reviewed. Because it has some that's on there, but it also has Prison. You know, it has Death Spa. It has Night Train to Terror, Cat's Eye, The Monster Club, Bride of Reanimator, To All Good Night. That's a slasher film I've never seen, but I've heard of. I remember the cover, and I think the guy who starred in Last House on the Left directed that. I've never seen a trailer to All Good Night, so it's cool. There's a trailer to it on here. You have some Chuck Norris films like Code of Silence, Invasion USA. You have Black Moon Rising trailer, Vigilante, class of 1984, Death Wish 2, Zone Troopers, Sorceress, The Terminator, RoboCop, Miracle Mile, Break-In, New York Ripper, Sorority House Massacre, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, Nightmare Weekend. I can't believe there's a trailer to that fucking movie. But I think that's cool. Drive-In Delirium 80s Overdrive. Maximum 80s Overdrive. And hell, you got Fred Williamson on the back. That guy from Shogun Assassin. Really cool cover. And then I got Drive-In Delirium Volume 1. If I understand, there's 3 volumes to this. The third one is impossible to find. It is out of print, I guess. It's nowhere on eBay. It's nowhere on Amazon. Drive-In Delirium 3 is pretty much gone. But I picked up Drive-In Delirium 1, which this has about 12 hours worth of trailers. 12, because it's a 4-disc set. 2 here and 2 here from Umbrella Entertainment. And you have tons of different stuff. I mean, like, okay, for example, on 1 disc, part of it is Nature Gone Wild, and you get trailers for Night of the Lepus, Frogs, Phase 4, The Giant Spider Invasion, Evil in the Deep, Eye of the Cat, Bug, Squirm, Grizzly, Kingdom of the Spiders, The Worm Eaters, Tentacles, Empire of the Ants, The Pack, The Uncanny, White Buffalo, Orca, Long Weekend, The Swarm, Piranha, Killer Fish, Up from the Depths, Alligator, Venom, Great White, Jaws 3D, Blood Kill, The Stuff, Link, Slugs, and Killer Crocodile. And you get like biker movies, you get Psychic Terror, Psychic Killer, Carrie, Ruby, The Psychic, The Fury, Jennifer, The Medusa Touch, The Shout, Patrick, Stanners, Videodrome, The Dead Zone, and The Fearless Vampire Killers. I didn't know that dealt with psychic stuff. But, I mean, you get New World, Nuggets, Blaxploitation, which has stuff from Kenner to Shaft, his 3 movies, to Slaughter and the sequel, to Savage, Truck Turner, Human Tornado, Dolomites, Black Shampoo, Take a Hard Ride, Sugar Hill, Blackula, Mandingo. You have Travis Stallone with McQuaid, Code of Silence, Wanted Dead or Alive, Shakedown, Jaguar Lives, Vice Squad, Assault on Precinct 13, Man from Hong Kong, The Dawn is Dead, Ninja movies: Five Fingers of Death, Street Dance in Hong Kong, The Street Fighter, The Bodyguard, Sister Street Fighter, Master of the Flying Guillotine, The Crippled Avengers, The Silent Flute, Shogun Assassin, Enter the Ninja, Mission Thunderbolt, and The One-Armed Executioner. Anyway, I don't go on, but quite a few stuff. That's Driving Delirium Volume 1. And then these, there's a one store around here called Stuff Etc. And they were having a deal where everything was half off. So normally these would have been $3 a piece, but these were only $1.50 a piece. So when you're only paying $1.50 for each movie, you're kind of willing to take a chance, so to speak. So for $1.50, I got films like Freaked. This is an Anchor Bay release. I barely remember the film, but I know Alex Winter, Bill from Bill and Ted, starred and directed in it. Keanu Reeves has a small role. Mr. T. Bobcat Goldthwait has a voice in it. Randy Quaid. William Sadler. And it's a 2-disc set. That's one thing that they do, is they put this tape on it. Whatever. See the outside of it. Freaked. And then I remember liking this film, having fun with this movie. Private Parts. Howard Stern. I definitely enjoyed. What was his name? What was the actor's name? Paul Giamatti. Definitely enjoyed Paul Giamatti. But yeah, Private Parts. We got Heathers, which is a digitally mastered special edition, which has, from Anchor Bay, again, $1.50. You have a commentary. You have a 30-minute documentary with Winona Ryder, Christian Slater, Shannon Doherty, the director, the writer. You have a trailer. So I remember having fun with this movie. Definitely a black comedy. Yeah, it's black as night. This one I got because I haven't seen, but I was willing to give it a look. I like Tombstone. I know I like Tombstone more than this, but I'm still curious to give this a watch. Wyatt Earp. I know it's a very long movie, but at the same time, for the cast, I mean, you have Kevin Costner, Dennis Quaid, Gene Hackman, Jeff Fahey, Mark Harmon, Michael Madsen, Catherine O'Hara, Bill Pullman, Tom Sizemore, JoBeth Williams, Mayor Winningham. That's an insane cast. So just to give a look for that cast, to me, it's worth $1.50. Wyatt Earp. And, you know, maybe I'll like it. Again, I like Tombstone. Then a 4-movie collection. I mainly got this for The Freshman. To give this, I saw this like a decade ago. I don't remember much, but it's with Matthew Broderick and Marlon Brando. Want to see, give that movie another watch. But this also has Holy Moses with Dudley Moore. You have Vice Versa with Judge Reinhold and Fred Savage. And then you have this film called A Fine Mess with Ted Danson and Howie Mandel. So, 4-movie pack for $1.50. Thought it was worth it. I like that it's, yeah, I like that it's not just blank. I like that there's something on the disc at least. And then when I watched that 80s Horror-thon, I saw a trailer to this and I wanted to give it a look, and that's Ray Bradbury's Something Wicked This Way Comes. Looked really interesting based on the trailer. I know it's a Disney film when they were trying to make more darker movies, and I don't think this film did well, but Something Wicked This Way Comes. No features, But hey, it's $1.50, so to check the movie out. You know what? I've never actually seen this movie. I've heard about it. It stars Val Kilmer, William Atherton, Jonathan Dries. Real genius. I'm like, you know what? For $1.50, I actually want to give this a watch. I want to give this a look. You know, Val Kilmer, maybe he's a prick in real life, but I do like him in movies. I like Top Secret. He was great in Tombstone. He was actually good in, what's that one, Robert Downey Jr.? Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So, uh, give him a look in this type of film. Real genius. I like the remake of this. So I saw this original, again, a long time ago. So to give it another look, The Taking of Pelham 123. Again, I like the remake directed by Tony Scott with Denzel Washington, John Travolta. So why not get the original with Walter Matthau and Robert Shaw? You also have Hector Elizondo. Really good cast. And it does have a little collectible booklet, so it has some info on the movie, which is cool. Taking up Pelham 123. I remember liking the film. And I got Trial and Error. Sorry, these nuts. Die Height. I don't know what that. I don't. Why the fuck do people write on their DVDs when you're just gonna fucking give them away and shit? What? Like seriously, like I'm gonna make sure no one steals this until I give it, so that then you can sell it. It's like, come on, man. It's not the disc, but there's something in the case. But got this because I remember seeing the trailer to this years and years ago. Never saw the film. Michael Richards, Jeff Daniels. Michael Richards, I was a bit turned off after a while because of that whole fucking racist tirade stand-up thing he did. But, you know what? I don't forgive what he did. It was a fucking idiot thing to do. But you know what? It is what it is. I'll give this a look. It does have Jeff Daniels, who I like. You have Charlize Theron, who's going to be Atomic Blonde. And I remember him. I haven't watched too much Seinfeld. The little bits I saw, he was pretty funny. And I liked him in Transylvania 65000. So, give this a watch. Trial and Error. Plus, this is a DVD I don't see often. I mean, I could probably find it on Amazon, but at that store, this is like the first time I saw this movie. I'm like, yeah, $1.50, that's fine. So, give it a watch. So, that's my DVD and Blu-ray update. Thanks for watching. Take care. And the next video, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, will be a review of John Wick 2. See you guys later.